boat's fitted out with the Yamaha 200 horsepower 4-stroke in the digital throttle and shift. With these motors, you get the Yamaha command link gauge, which is fantastic. Next to that, we've got the stress-free anchor winch. We're actually sitting on anchor at the moment, and our Linko trim tabs. In the middle, we've got the SIMRAD Evo 3 in the 12-inch. It's got two transducers plugged into it, which is the through hull and the side scan. Got our autopilot switch just over here, GME radio. The ergonomics off this dash and the dash layout is just so nice. Everything's in the right spot. It's nice and comfortable. Got our Fusion stereo just over here, which is the Apollo range. Inside the cabin, got the center bunk cushion, make it into a bed. The thing that I sort of bypassed then was the lockable door. The non-bifold, the full sliding lockable doors are an absolute credit to Cruisecraft. They do a fantastic job with those. Working our way backwards, we've got the C-deck flooring. We've got two sets of snapper racks on either side that are bolted to the side pockets here. 110 litre esky under the passenger side, which has a split lid, so it's got easy access to get straight into it. Got a removable cockpit table, so it makes it really family friendly with the rear lounge area and the cockpit table. It's a very social sort of boat. The snapper racks, live bait tank, deck wash, fresh water on board with the tap inside the bait board. We'll go through the outside of the boat once we put it back on the trailer, but for now what we'll do is anchor up and we'll get this boat going and have a look at some of its performance data. A little muddy down there. All right, so anchor is turned off, into gear. One thing that's so noticeable with these boats is with the digital throttle and shift and what they call the SDS propeller, the boat goes in and out of gear so smoothly. And with the digital throttle, we don't have the cables to driven to the motor, so everything's nice and precise. So our trim's down. It's on 2 bars just there. Our speed's going to pick up in a moment. We can see our fuel available. There's our speed. Is 60 litres, and we're currently getting about 2.5 kilometres for every litre that we use. Up on the gas, plane very comfortable at about 3,000 RPM. Once we're up and going, we'll go to 4,000 as an example. A little bit of up trim, get the boat balanced. You'll find your trim and your RPM will be quite similar. So at 4,000 RPM, you'll typically have about 4 bars of trim. We're doing 47 kilometres an hour. We're getting 1.7 kilometres per litre at this speed, which is 28 litres an hour. So we're going along, holding bottom, boat sitting, an absolute treat. Next step of the RPM, we'll whiz it up to 4,500. Bit more trim. Oh, we'll go 5, there you go. 60 kilometres an hour. Still getting 1.1 kilometres per litre. Drop the hammer, see we'll get around 6,000 RPM. Bit more trim, around 6 bars of trim, 6,000 RPM, mid to late 70 kilometres an hour. Still getting 1 kilometre per litre. Boat's sitting absolutely fantastic. Performance-wise, a little bit of trim down, slightly button off the throttle, turn her in. You can see the performance of the boat currently is incredible. Boat doesn't lean when it turns, holds, doesn't cavitate, doesn't porpoise, extremely predictable. Straighten her up. Back down to 4,000 RPM. A little bit of trim. Still getting 53, 52 kilometres an hour at 1.7 kilometres per litre. And it's one of those boats you can just really get anything out of it.